Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Fang, just Fang, back with another fantastic video. And this video is gonna be a little bit different. I decided to just kind of make I don't know if it's gonna be shorter, but just a less heavy topic. Besides, like, you know, the sad Pirate 101 update, like lack of that, and then also like them kind of like selling a rock for 1,500 crowns. But besides that, I just wanted to make a video about something that I've just kind of noticed in Pirate 101. So, first of all, I want to let everyone know that there's a crown sale. That's why I have a lot of crowns again. Every time there's a crown sale, I at least buy the $60 one. So it's $80 and $60 is $1 for 1,000 crowns. So worth it if you need to buy crowns. Buy it right now, crown sale. It's kind of weird because I'm probably the only one who buys crown sale crowns for Pirate 101, but like, you know, like this account specifically is very, very, you know, we have 1, 2, 3. This is even like a starter pack bundle thing, whatever this thing is. But sorry, I got my wisdom teeth out a couple days ago, so that's what's been going on. But yeah, there's a crown sale, so make sure to get on that if you... I like to keep everyone updated just on the videos and stuff. It might be over by the time I upload this because I'm spacing it out a bit. I don't actually know when the crown sale ends. I feel like that'd be important information to let you guys know, so let me real quick look that up on Pirate101.com. But I like to keep everyone updated. I know that it's pretty easy. It looks like it's a crown sale until when? It ends April 9th, so on Sunday. So I'll be uploading this most likely on Saturday, because I'm recording this on Friday right now. So I'll be uploading this on Saturday. So you still have a whole day to get your crowns if you need it. But yeah, let's get into the video because it's already been 2 minutes. Dang. I've noticed that whenever I'm playing through my pirates, this has happened through, let's see. So my privateer, I've almost gotten max. I just finished Aquila, which that's what the video is about, because I just finished that. I got, obviously, through my musketeer, my buccaneer, and my swashbuckler. This is finally the last class I have to do is witch doctor. I got this one done over spring break, and I'm very happy. I'm going to make a whole video about the privateer experience, because it is great. But this is about Aquila. I've noticed that in Aquila, I tend to just look over this world so very much. So very much. Because right when I'm done with Rook, I feel like in a blink of an eye, I'm already at the end of Aquila. Like, I finished this world so fast. I don't know if, like, there's just not really a difficulty curve. But, like, I feel like this world and Marleybone as well, you finish so fast. Like, the last two worlds, well, I guess Valencia Part 2 is also pretty fast, but that is a part of a world. But these two worlds are so fast. Is it just because I'm used to, like, the very long feeling of Cool Ranch and Mushu? I guess, but, like, I've noticed with Aquila, I guess because Mushu and Cool Ranch both have a decent... Well, I guess Mushu only has 3 skyways, but there's a lot of content there. Whoa, what is that guy doing? I've never seen it where there's just no sigil. He's probably doing some musketeer quest, or maybe just more advanced than me. I don't know, but or a side quest. But I've noticed that, like, the end of the game almost is just a lot shorter, because there is 2 skyways, but there's like 1 location in Ithaca, and that's it. So, like, I don't actually think that it's necessarily short, but I've noticed that usually in Aquila, I'm fairly confident with the class that I've chosen, and I'm like doing pretty well with it. So I'm like, oh shoot, this is very easy, and I tend to like pump through this world in like 3 days with like maybe 5-hour sessions. That's probably a lie. I've spent more time in Aquila, but let me know if this ever happens to you guys, because I've noticed that just I tend to just speedrun through this world, and I don't do any of the side quests because I know that I can get to max by just doing the Valencia Part 2 side quests. Like, I know I'm only level 65 right now, but I know I can get almost 5 levels by doing the side quests. Like, I haven't even finished that on my swashbuckler. That's why my swash isn't max, but I don't know. Aquila always feels so fast to me. Marleybone is pretty fast as well, but I think Marleybone is just more prominent for me because it's like you got that giant rook fight and stuff, which, I mean, this one has Hydra, and the Minotaurs are actually not that hard, to be honest. But the Hydra fight is usually pretty prominent in my playthroughs. I always try and get someone to help me with it. But no, I've noticed that Aquila is such a world that I gloss over, even though it's towards the end of the game. Like, I love the gear. I mean, everyone knows my Buccaneer has the Aquila, the same armor thing. Obviously, I have Cool Ranch for my Musketeer. But, you know, you got the cool looking thing. I don't know why I have a weird setup on my Buccaneer right now, but, you know, you got, obviously. I like to run my Musketeer usually when I'm walking around, because I like to bloat that, I like to flaunt that, like, Musketeer is definitely the best class. And to a degree, I think that's true, but since I've played through Privateer, I've been loving it so much, and Privateer is such a distinct class, if you will. Like, I feel that your playstyle can be really anything with Privateer. I should not be getting into this. This is for the next video. But in Aquila, I assume that this is what happens to everyone. You finish Marleybone, and then you get to Aquila, and you are, like, very confident of where you are as a pirate, and you know exactly what to do. So you have your companions all set. They're very powerful. You have your powers set. You have everything set, and you just speed through this world. Like, the only thing that slows me down are the stupid ship battles, but besides that, I feel like Aquila is such a short world. And I mean, I like, for the most part, Aquila's, like, design. It's nothing compared to, like, Cool Ranch or Monquista, which are my two favorite. But, and, like, Marleybone as well. Like, I know Marleybone is a lot of people's favorites world in Pirate, but I don't know. I'm a Cool Ranch fan. I know I'm weird. But I don't know. I think that, I don't want to say that I wish Aquila was longer, because I feel like whenever I finish Aquila, I'm like, oh, I'm done with Aquila. That's cool, I guess. But there's just so many other worlds that are more distinct. Like, not distinct, because that's the wrong word. Because obviously this is distinct. You got, like, the Greek mythology and stuff. But I feel like it's really hard to explain. I mean, it's like a weird phenomenon of just speed running through the game because you're almost there. Like, oh, I'm finally almost there. But it's almost like, hey, I've just finished the game, basically. I don't know. You guys need to let me know in the comments, like, what you think, because whenever I hit Aquila, I always just end up beating it super fast, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I did that, which is interesting. I guess that also happens with Marleybone, like I said. They're both, like, the end game of Pirate 101 is very much a fast one, in a way. Like, I feel like I'm always, right when I reach around, like, level 55 to, like, maybe 60, I'm like, oh dang, I can just, like, pump through this game, and I don't really need to think too much besides maybe some strategy for different bosses like Hydra or Rook and stuff. But besides that, you can just pump through this game for the rest of its content. And I mean, obviously Kane is its own distinct fight, but I think that when you're looking at Aquila, it's in that kind of middle ground of, it's not the end game, so, because I know back in the day, level 65 was max, and you didn't have Valencia Part 2. I say back in the day, but, like, we've had Valencia Part 2 for, what, 6 years, 5 years now? I don't actually know, because I didn't get to max until 2020, I think, so it was already there set up for me, which, that's crazy. I got max 3 years ago. That's pretty cool. But no, I think that personally, Aquila's always just been like this phase of just like, oh yeah, I'm in Aquila. Oh, now I'm not. I'm in Valencia Part 2. Oh, now I'm max, and then I just stay max. It's always this, like, fun time, though, of, like, hey, I still have content to go through, and I'm super overpowered, and I really enjoy this. So it's an enjoyable world. It's not a bad world by any means necessary. I really enjoy the world. But it's that feeling of, you know, I gotta get through this, and then I'll be max, and then the game will never be updated again. No. We don't talk about that. I honestly am kind of, I wouldn't say hopeful, but I'm excited. That's the wrong word. I don't know. I saw the Atmoplex's Darkmoor thing, and that thing just, I was like, dang. That's just sad that he's created this whole world. I didn't watch the entire thing, but I watched, like, the Von Shane, like, I didn't watch the fight, but I really did not watch much of it, but I watched, like, just seeing the world was just crazy. I need to watch all of it. I'll link that in the description as well, because that was a huge project, and I'm like, holy moly. I think my comment actually got the most likes on the video, which was cool. Not to flaunt or anything. not to bloat. Apparently that's what I use. But yeah, I think that a new world would be insane, and new content will be a lot more accessible to me now because I have one more character to get to max after, you know, I get this guy to max, and my swashbuckler, I just have to do Kane fight. And then I'll have, if there's ever late game content, Sinbad Part 2 is going to come out eventually, and I'll probably be doing it on my privateer, to be honest, or my musketeer, either one of those two. I feel like swashbuckler was pretty good, and buccaneer was okay. But I'm really weird to say this, but privateer and musketeer are my favorite classes, which I rated musketeer, actually, or not musketeer, I rated privateer as last in my old videos, but I've had a change of heart, and I'll let you guys know that in probably in just a new class video I'll make. But for right now, I just wanted to, you know, spit it out, say, you know, Aquila is just it's a good world. I like it, but I feel like I've just, every playthrough just been blown through. Like, I remember, like, it was like, I think it was during summer, because this is spring break, so I finished this during spring break. This was summer. This was with my questing partner at the end of summer, and I don't remember when I went. This might also be summer. I think these weren't too far apart from each other, which, man, I really need to finish, because I'm still at the machine. I literally just need to do the boss fight, and then I'm done with her. She has not been max for, what, 2 years now? 1 year? Probably 1 year. But no, I've just gone through so fast, and I'm sure once the problem is with Witch Doctor, I don't have Blood Flames, and I feel so weak right now. So I'm hoping I can get through that Brook fight with maybe someone, and then I can just blow through Aquila, and it'll be fun. But, oh, I guess there's also the Troy fight, which is pretty cool, where you have to just defeat a bunch of mobs. I feel like the bosses in Aquila, besides, like, the Hydra, and I guess the Minotaur, are not very, like, special. They're all just kind of like, oh, they have slightly more health, or oh, maybe they have like a power that makes you stop moving with vines. I've noticed that, which is interesting, but there isn't really much in like the distinction of bosses. Like, oh, you're going against a bunch of trolls, but now there's a troll with horns and he's actually harder to beat, even though I kill him in one round as well. I think that's the problem. I think it's almost like the opposite of Mushu, where I feel like in Mushu I'm suffering constantly by just normal mobs. I feel like in Aquila it should be harder almost. I don't know. Maybe they need to like nerf some of the, like, I don't even know. It's very hard to figure out balancing, but I feel like almost in Aquila I just breeze through it, which isn't a bad thing. But I've had like times in like Cool Ranch where I've suffered a bit, but then I've also had times in Cool Ranch where I was like doing super well, and that was a blast. Always, every time. Cool Ranch is a blast, but then I have to go to Mushu and I'm like, But then I get to Marleybone and I'm like, cool. And then I take a break, always halfway through Marleybone for like a year, and then I pick it back up, and then I finish the dang character. And you know, it might take me a whole nother year to finish the Witch Doctor, but we got the privateer down, so that's good. I don't know. Let me know, again, this video is so stretched out. If you're still watching, thank you, I appreciate it. But let me know if this happens to you guys, and let me know your favorite class. If you're still here, let me know your favorite class in the comments. I'd really like to see who's actually still watching. The percentage of people who comment is super low, and the percentage of people who watch the whole way and comment is even lower, obviously. So if you're still here, let me know your favorite class in the comments, and then I'll probably make another class video in a little bit, and then I got some other video ideas as well. I'm trying to pump out videos because it's spring break, and then I'm almost graduating. That's crazy to think about. I'm almost graduating. I'm going to GVSU. If you don't know where that is, it's like Grand Rapids, Michigan, because I live in Michigan, so it's gonna be pretty fun. It's like it's not like a random college. It's like a little college, like Division II school. Think of that. But I got into the honors college, so I'm like chilling. I didn't get into Michigan, which was not great, but I got into Michigan State, and I was like, we don't go to Michigan State, because I don't want to go to Michigan State. But yeah, I don't know, I had a little bit to the end of my life, because I know no one's watching at this point. But yeah, let me know your guys' favorite class, and then also just have fun in Pirate, because it's actually a really fun game. I think I've noticed this like recently, where this game is just a whole heckin' lot fun while you're questing. When you're complaining about it and seeing how there's no updates, dang, it's sad. But when you're questing and having a lot of fun in Pirate, oh, it's so good. And I've been enjoying this game again, and it's great when I get these nice Pirate surges, because I'm like, let's quest, and I quest, and Pirate is such a fun game, guys. So that'll do it. I know it's a 15-minute video. That's quite long, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.